Logan Paul, piece of shit human being, absolute, straight up, just a garbage piece of shit human being. However, brother is a great professional wrestler. From the Suicide Forest to scamming millions, hundreds of millions of dollars of his own community from cryptocurrency. What piece of shit act has he not done? Well, let's talk about what he did do, because apparently bad karma is finally here for, well, not my boy, but a boy, Logan Paul.
So it has been 3 years since Logan Paul and KSI launched their hydration beverage Prime.
Wow.
And despite their lightning in a bottle start, the last 2 years have been filled with controversy after controversy. From alleged forever chemicals in their products, to countless lawsuits, beef with the most famous—
Hey, don't forget about that mold in lunch later. Here's the biggest controversy with Prime. It tastes like shit. I've tried every flavor. They all taste like shit.
soccer player on the planet, and currently an extreme downfall of Prime sales all over the world. Now the future of the once extremely overhyped drink is in question, and what was once viewed as the next billion-dollar company to be acquired by the likes of Coca-Cola or Pepsi has now diminished to the clearance rack at your local Walmart. So what exactly went wrong with Prime, and will they ever be able to climb their way out of the hellish inferno they have entered in the last 365 days? Let's take a deeper look. So when Prime first came out, its hype train was driven directly by Logan Paul and KSI.
Oh, bro, when you drink it, you're gonna come, bro.
Whoa.
Nah.
That's how good it is, bro.
Nah.
Instant ejaculation.
And it has been made clear in the years following that this brand is everything to them, especially Logan Paul, who has stated on multiple occasions that his overall goal in life is to become a billionaire.
When do you guys just say fuck it and just...
The honest answer, when we both hit that B.
I'm out this bitch when I hit that B.
I'm out.
And you're gonna see it unhinged, unfiltered.
Yo, I can't wait, Jake.
And in his head, Logan saw Prime as the fastest way to get there. Basically, the plan was to build Prime up as a worthy competitor to the likes of Gatorade, Powerade, and Body Armor, hoping to achieve enough market share.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Those other drinks taste good. Prime, just to let you know what they did, to anybody above the age of 8 to 10, it's going to taste like shit because it's so oversweet, it burns your mouth. It feels like you're drinking battery acid with how much it stings from the oversweetness. It really is disgusting. Now, little kids might like it, but once they turn 12, they're done. And Logan Paul and KSI have fallen off tremendously as far as their reach on the youth for their content. They don't have big enough IPs in the demographic anymore to be able to sell their product to that demographic. They're advertising on WWE, which I'll be real, the largest demographic for WWE is, I believe, 29 to 35, right? So, like, they're not really able to hit that target demographic they once were able to hit by doing those vlogs on YouTube. They're fucked.
In the category,
it's not that bad. Well, it's not that good now either. I would struggle to find anybody who would give Prime above a 5 or 4 of 10.
To get acquired by one of the big boys.
Inshallah, things go the right way. We're headed one direction, and that direction is to become the legacy brand that will be taking a massive chunk of the market.
Which would obviously leave both Logan and KSI, who are said to have large shares in this company, with hundreds of millions to billions of dollars in their exit from Prime.
Dude, when you try to disrupt well-established industries that have big heads already at the table, they don't want you to sit at that table, because that means you're taking money out of their pocket.
For that to happen, Logan, who is rumored to own 20% of the company, would need a $5 billion acquisition to occur. We all know that Logan will stop at nothing to promote this product, being seen absolutely everywhere with it, and even using the hype of his wife's pregnancy to indirectly promote it, alongside his at the time new product Lunchly, which also coincidentally features a Prime beverage.
And of course, we have our snacks and our energy drink. None other than
Weird
the
as
greatest meals
fuck.
in the world. Lunchly, of course, we have the turkey, cheese, and cracker stack. Also the Fiesta nachos, my personal favorite.
Love.
But honestly, it seems like no amount of promotion or collaboration in the current day is going to save Prime at this point. Like if the company were a rocket, it would be nosediving straight into the ground on a freefall. Like I'm saying, Prime is going backwards faster than Megamind's hairline.
Going in, Megamind. All
What
right.
is that?
Your forehead grew larger. Bro, are these forehead jokes just going to be me for the rest of my life?
Now, to truly understand the
Good
fall
God,
of Prime,
bro.
you have to understand the decline in its popularity
Have some
across the
shame.
pond over in
Shame
the UK,
that shit, brother.
where the sports drink has reportedly lost 90% of their profit year over year, going from £3 million to a measly £300,000. Now, I will note that this number can be really deceptive when gauging a company and its overall health, because obviously expenses can vary from year to year. But the revenue, on the other hand, is where Prime should be absolutely horrified. We already knew that last year the sales in America were down by over 50% in the first half of 2024, but now it has been revealed that their revenue in the UK is down 70% from 2023 to 2024. To be exact, they're down from £112.2 million to £32.8 million. This actually makes it one of the steepest falling, fast-moving consumer goods in the entire food and beverage industry. Now, to save face, representatives from Prime claim that this was a natural occurring phenomena, and that this was expected after the initial hype bubble, but there's actually a lawsuit going on right now that makes me think that they previously thought differently than that. But obviously, from the outside looking in, this does not bode over well for potential investors or other competitors who were potentially interested in purchasing the company.
Today, I'd like to pitch you Prime Hydration.
Okay.
Prime Hydration was developed to...
Because when their threat of eating into your business starts going away, why would they want to catch that fallen knife when they can simply continue on with their already existing brands in their portfolios while Prime kills themselves quarter by quarter?
Like, why can't this be the next Gatorade? Like literally, Gatorade is so fucking archaic, and our thesis was to create a better for you hydration beverage. We did it.
Am I crazy? There's already like tons of competitors for Gatorade, like fucking Powerade, Body Armor. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really think Gatorade is like a tyrannical business that needs overthrowing. Like, we need Prime to survive and overthrow Gatorade. Why? Like, it's fine. It does its job. And also, God, bro, the lime cucumber, oh, it makes me come.
You're right. People bought it. They like it. They agree with us. Like, there's no reason you should be drinking 150 plus calorie drink with 20.
Yeah, bro, the leaders of Gatorade are so corrupt. We need this one guy who scammed hundreds of millions of his audience to save the day. Like, bro, Logan Paul, you're the bad guy. Logan Paul, you are the bad guy in this story. We want Gatorade to stomp you out. That's what we want. You are the guy we're rooting against, brother. I don't know anybody who sees this guy and says, you know what? I'm behind this guy. Who? This guy sucks.
7 grams of sugar in it if you want to hydrate. That's insane.
Ooh, smells a bit high.
What is that flavour you got there?
Tropical punch, it says.
Oh, Jesus.
Loosely. You've just come from the Maldives. How tropical
it's like swallowing perfume. What is that?
When you compare their rise and eventual decline to a drink like Body Armor, which was...
You know who we should trust? Probably the guy with the best taste buds on Earth. One of the, 13 Michelin star chefs says it tastes like ass. We should probably listen. Unless you guys want to tell Gordon Ramsay how to taste and how to cook.
Purchased by Coca-Cola, you can really see why Prime is not attractive to these companies in its current state. Body Armor spent 7 years growing more and more every single year before Coca-Cola purchased 15% of their company.
I will say the zero sugar Body Armor tastes like ass, but the full calorie Body Armor is amazing.
In 2018. Basically, when this happens, the acquiring company has looked through the numbers and they agreed to pour gasoline on their fire through their experience, industry connections, and of course access to proprietary resources, especially in this industry, the bottling manufacturer they own that gives Coke brands an insane competitive advantage.
Well, this is a big opportunity for Body Armor because they're now going to be within the Coca-Cola bottling system. It's a 1-2 punch from Coke.
After this partnership, they really lit the world on fire with 180% overall growth in their sales from 2018 to 2019. And by 2021, that number had doubled yet again. And that is when Coca-Cola purchased the remaining 85% of the company for the full buyout. Meaning almost every year since their inception, Body Armor grew by at least 50%, and in some cases over 150% before they were completely acquired.
You know, to buy a minority interest, put them in the put it in the bottling system, kind of like a test to see what we can do with these bottlers, and the rest is history. Since we've been in the system, we've gone from 200 million to 450 million to 700 million, and this year will be 1.1 billion in revenue. And the Coca-Cola bottlers have done an amazing, amazing job getting this brand to the next level.
And obviously, when you are scaling up with more and more product being sold, you start getting things done at cheaper prices per unit because you are purchasing massive quantities from your manufacturers. And this is where Prime is really screwed, and some of you may remember they are even facing a $67 million lawsuit from Refresco Bottling Company because they allegedly backed out of a deal due to what I saw as fears that they would not be able to fill the quotas of this manufacturing contract. Meaning Prime no longer felt that they could sell enough product to justify the agreed upon number that would be manufactured when sales were still high. And in that case, they would owe the manufacturer tons of money for these unfulfilled orders they allegedly agreed to. You know, it's like Prime wanted to grow to appear attractive to the investors and to try and eat up this market share, and they thought the hype would not only continue but get larger, and it really bit them in the ass.
Yep. Keep it, bro. It's as if it's like was it Supreme? People want
That's what it feels like. It feels like a hypebeast product.
Bro, people don't want to throw it in the bin.
And if we're to scale out even farther, where Prime really screwed up is having a lack of direction for...
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, if somebody buys Supreme shit, I immediately know everything about them. And that is, you're a dude who thinks that you're really cool, but you're an idiot. Like, straight up. You have to be a fucking moron to buy that shit. I'm sorry, guys, but nobody is here thinking, damn, that guy's wearing Supreme. Nobody is thinking that. I'm sorry, but if you have Supreme, I'm going to do you a favor. Sell that shit to somebody else right now because they'll buy that shit too. You get hundreds of thousands of dollars back, and then you come here and you say, you're right, Techie. I was wrong. I was down the unrighteous path. Here's 10 gifted. Go out and get yourself a gold chain. And you want to know why gold chains are smart? Because they look good. You can wear them all the fucking time. And they make you money because gold price is always going up. But you think we're just going to lose the value of gold? Absolutely not. Go get yourself a gold chain, man. You deserve it. And then when you're done with the gold chain, resell it.
For their brand, and never making it stand alone from these two clowns. Obviously off the bat it was driven by the pair, and the marketing that this was a limited supply product that everyone needed to try, even creating some sort of underground black market in the UK for kids.
Local families we talked to said the craze sparked a secondhand market in some schools, with students reselling single bottles for a profit.
Maybe young children might feel like, because it's colourful, you know, it's bright, they might think, oh yeah, that looks so cool.
I just think it's because famous people are like...
Yeah, the influencers.
Yeah, like influencing it, and like everyone believes them.
But at this point they have oversaturated the market with countless products and flavors, and pretty much everyone who wants to try the drink has already done so. It has also been noted recently that people who do buy Prime on a regular basis are buying less of it on average than before, meaning even their established returning customers are getting fatigued or aging out of their product. I mean, honestly guys, when have you ever seen an adult drinking Prime since it came out? Like, the only time I see the drink in general is in massive quantities piled up on some sort of clearance section in my local grocery store, which obviously kills the consumer's perception of the brands. It is the simple psychology of supply and demand. Like, if you're seeing them all out there like, oh, no one's buying that shit. They really just failed to make it clear whether this drink was for an athlete at a game or a child at their school lunch.
It's for a retarded autistic kid trying to appear cool, and that's it. I'm sorry, guys. If you're out there drinking Prime, everybody knows everything about you. It's not, guys. It's embarrassing. That's like wearing a Klee shirt to your local bookstore, and we can smell you from a mile away.
As something healthier an adult can drink.
So let's get to the formula again and kind of round this out. So we have, again, the basis of the whole thing is essentially that this is not an actual electrolyte formula, rather it is a potassium drink with sucralose. That is what it is. Like, that's the purpose of Prime. It is something that you can drink on a daily basis as a enjoyable drink. That is what it is. It's not a actual performance-based, athlete-focused electrolyte blend. It is something that you could sip on in class, walking around, whatever, that is nearly void of calories that taste good.
The entire company thought that they could build themselves up on celebrity endorsement and shady marketing. Well, like I said, never really making an effort to try and make this product stand alone from these two clowns. And to me, a good company never needs to put down a competitor to prop themselves up. But that is all that Logan Paul and even Mr. Beast, who has tried his hand in similar food and beverage markets, want to do.
Alright, we'll start off with the Lunchables. Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
The hydration beverages that are on the market right now are like either A, not good for you, B, taste like shit, or C, are archaic as fuck. Gatorade's been around for 15 years, has 120 calories. It's so high in sugar, it's fucking garbage.
Yeah, man.
Then get the zero sugar version.
Why has no one effectively made a drink that is actually better for you and is affordable and tastes good?
See, they're trying to do the Mr. Beast fuck Hershey's thing, but here's the thing. Hershey's actually tasted like shit. And so did Feastables when they first came out. But they tweaked the formula, and now Feastables actually taste good. That's the big difference.
What? What?
Wow.
Fucking
hell. The UK shows up. Holy shit.
Like compared to, you know, all our competitors, we're just destroying them
by doing the wackiest shit. Though.
Yeah, like
we got in prime mascot costumes and shadow box.
Bro, you know when you ever gonna see what Gatorade do that or Powerade or these other competitors?
Guys, I'm not biased at all, but I mean this once again, not biased at all. But Happy Juice using code BALDY, BALDY for 10% off is way better than any of these other drinks regardless. So why the fuck are you not ordering some Gamer Subs using code BALDY specifically Happy Juice today? What are we doing here, man? Like, you guys are literally you're wasting time. What, you don't like apple juice?
To me, it's just a very tacky way to market and attempt to make your product look superior. And to make matters even worse, over the years, various health professionals picked apart their claims of being the superior...
Not available in my country? Move, dumbass.
Healthier sports beverage.
Hello?
If a parent came into my doctor's office, I would not recommend that their child drink this for lunch.
Prime, oh my god, I'm about to get so much hydration. No, this is garbage. I'm gonna tell you exactly why Prime doesn't rehydrate you. It is not optimal for hydration.
Liquid IV with 11 grams of sugar compared to Prime's 2 grams. Liquid IV has 870 milligrams of electrolytes, and the Prime Stick has 871 milligrams of electrolytes.
And now it's intentional. Look, we're this much better by 1 milligram. This is not the same stratification of electrolytes. So when he lumps them together as if it is an electrolyte is an electrolyte, it's like, do you know the composition of sweat that even comes out of your fucking face when you're exercising, bro? I don't think so. I think you think that this is all the same. And for you to go at Liquid IV, ready to like chop their head off when you don't even know what the difference is and why it would be useful to maybe have some sodium in there, is actually kind of laughable, to be honest.
You want to know why it's not laughable? I'm going to blow your mind. Whoever that guy was, he's probably very, very well informed. You know who's not well informed? The rest of the fucking planet. And that's why deceptive lies can overtake actual truths, informed truths, because no one's informed on this planet, and whatever they hear first, that's what they believe. Like, let's be real, guys. Give me a random streamer name. All of us know Kai. We all kind of grasp the kind of guy Kai is. But to a guy who doesn't know Kai, and all of a sudden they say, oh yeah, Kai's a pedophile, they're not going to second guess that at all. Because that's the first information they heard. They're going to think, well, let me hold on a second. They're going to go, oh, okay, I just won't watch him. And that's it. That is how people operate. The first thing they hear is what they run with forever. Guys, case in point, same thing happened to Michael Jackson. Everybody said he was a weirdo that was black who wanted to be white. They didn't tell you it was because of a fire accident. They didn't tell you that shit. And those are lies that you will have believed, or a lot of people have believed their entire lives, because that's the first thing they ever heard. That's the crazy ass thing. He was weird. He was weird, but that's it.
At the end of the day, I really do think that Prime just bit off more than they can chew. They obviously cut a lot of corners, expanded way too far, and really lack the experience to make their ascension a smooth rise. Now things are looking more bleak for this company than ever. They're obviously still facing a couple of massive lawsuits, and it's my estimate that the long-awaited buyout is never coming for this company. But either way, I want to know what you guys think down below. Have you ever tried Prime? Are you a frequent consumer of their products? Do you know anyone who's still on that Prime kick who's older than the age?
Hello? Hello, fellow kids. I too love Prime.
Of like 12. Y'all let me know down below. Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But
the only thing I see people drinking is Gamer Subs using code BALDY for 10% off, but I'm very unbiased. I am very, I'm just so unbiased. It's crazy. But I'm like the most anyways, see you on the next one. Peace.